What is going on? What is happening? Hey, y'all. I got another one from your favorite fake doctor. Yeah. So, look, you guys, if you don't know who this is the young woman. Yeah. This is the young woman that Cam Newton had on his podcast. And she went on there and showed up and showed out, showed why you can't never let your guard down with anybody that you haven't vetted yourself based off of what someone else recommended, right? Like, I think Cam Newton's girl knew her girlfriend because it's pretty much clarified that her bodyguard is allegedly, we can't say for sure, but allegedly a bodyguard. It don't look like a bodyguard. It's probably your girl. And just the way that she runs around and speaks about men, a man knows when a woman doesn't prefer men. Like, there's a tone in her voice. And this woman just has this energy about her where a lot of men just realize it's not that she's just a fake doctor. She's just fake personality. And here she is running to the sisterhood to try to back her up. Try to back her up and, help justify her actions. And also, because what's happening is a lot of these females watch podcasters. If you're a male podcaster, you need to understand your power. If you have followers of any capacity, anything over a couple hundred, or if you're building, just say that, people trust your judgment. You also have some women in there that find you attractive. So it bothers women, especially Black women, that see men are able to hold an audience and grab people's attention. So I have to put Facebook on silent. It's getting out of hand. So anyway, with no further ado, I'm gonna let her go ahead and make her spill, and we'll chop it up afterwards. And hopefully you guys leave a couple comments. We can talk about it. Let's get right into this.
And I don't care. Y'all know that there is a big group of Black men who really don't like Black women, and we need to really address that and talk about it. They have a hate for Black women because they have deep-rooted mommy issues. And every time they look at a Black woman, they see the pain and the discord and the dismantling and the issues that they have with their mother. And they already have this dislike. So when they get into a relationship with a Black woman, there's disdain. When they get into a relationship with a white woman, then there tends to be this really tee up of, look at her. But it's not even so much that they're liking on this white woman. They're trying to use this white woman as a weapon towards the Black women that they truly hate. So it looks.
Now, what she's doing here is she's trying to articulate herself to where she's basically saying that when Black men talk about getting with white women, it bothers her. And she's making you deciding to broaden your horizons into something about them. Now, ain't that narcissistic? Right? And this is supposed to be some type of doctor. But she's making you going over to, now again, there are Black men out there that go over to other races and, kick dirt up on their way out. So what? So what? The majority of Black men are still with Black women and interested in Black women. But a lot of y'all are not women like that. And what men are doing is drawing a line in the sand. And we're like, listen, we know what a Black woman is. And we're no longer taking any kind of leftover Jezebel. No modern woman, no boss Jezebel disguising herself as something else, something that should be pursued, someone that deserves way beyond anything that these washed up leftover females actually deserve. And this woman, man, there's a disdain with her. And there obviously must be some type of daddy issues or whatever. But these grifters, they really just collect wordplay. And I really feel like they really be collecting wordplay from men. And then they just reword it a little bit and then project it back at us. Excuse me. I really do. And I can't take these people serious. It just seems like they're regurgitating information that men have put out about women and just, switching the roles, you know what I'm saying? The genders, and then getting on here and regurgitating it. But black men dating outside the race has nothing to do with getting back at you. And even if it was, why would you care? Why would you care? It's nothing to do with you at that point. So why do you care if that guy is dating outside the race and whatever he's saying? If you had the character enough to validate the kind of people that you're claiming that you are and think that you're representing as, it wouldn't matter what men said or wicked men said or lower vibrational men said that are dating outside the race. It wouldn't even matter. But you know that anything said about you is going to make you look even worse on top of the way you're already making yourself look. And you just don't have the room for it. And plus, again, black men's happiness, it's just not a priority. So it wouldn't matter what race of woman, or even if black men were to stand to ourselves, you would find a reason to have a problem with it. And again, being a therapist, and that's one thing for people like me, having no degree in anything, especially, therapy or whatever. It's just my thoughts and my perspective. But for you to have or claim to have some type of doctorate in something, and you're going to get on here and speak like this about men in such a broad spectrum based off assumptions, projected assumptions that we don't even know where you got them from, right? It's wild behavior. It really is.
Is though, because when you see a black man with a white woman, it's almost rarely that he's not looking over at a sister when a sister walks by him. And I'm not saying he's not happy with that white woman, but what I am saying is that there's a group of black.
This is a lot of assumption. What are you talking about? It's rare that if it's an attractive woman, he's going to look at her, period. See, what they do is, like, I post up little posts on my community tab all the time with black women. Acknowledging that a woman is attractive does not mean anything. It doesn't, like, a lot of these pookies that are busting them down are black men, black males, right? That don't mean anything. You know what I'm saying? And these points she's making is based off of nothing. Everything she's talking about, it doesn't have any base in reality. Everything is I think and I feel and what I've noticed, and nothing is a fact, nothing according to study, or according to my research and reference these, studies and this article, none of that. And what she does is she talks a lot and talks fast. What did I tell you about women that talk a lot and talk fast? There's never a situation where a woman, really people, period, unless, you're out here trying to sell something, where you need someone talking fast and talking a lot. That you should be able to get your point across with fewer words. See, that right there shows a lack of wisdom. But I mean, the speak, and she's not making eye contact. I mean, she's pulling this information from the back of her mind, regurgitating stuff that she's heard. This stuff is not genuine. And it's dangerous for women to align themselves with a female that does not have a man in her 40s and up. You don't know where this information is coming from, or the passion or so-called passion behind it. It could be her being scorned from men. Allegedly, she might, allegedly have a lady friend, right? And again, I don't have a problem with anyone dating whoever they want to date, but don't speak from an assumed position of a woman that still likes men and black men, right? Let it be known where you stand so that people can get your perspective coming from the right lane. That's just the way it is. You know what I mean? So anyway, let's let her continue to cook.
Black men who really have to address the underlying issue of why do y'all hate, not even dislike, disdain black women? That is a psychological issue. That is a mental health illness, seriously. And that is a direct reflection of self-hate. Mm-hmm. And so because of that, you can't grow. And let me say this, for y'all who got a problem with us and for y'all who seem to hate us, we don't want you anyway. So please stay way over there, wherever they are. They could be white, Latina, Catina, Asian.
Does that sound like somebody that don't care? when any woman, and this goes to show the level of maturity, she has to know with her fake credentials that if you sit here and talk about in depth how much you don't care about what someone else does, but you're making full videos and trying to say that you need to investigate black men's disdain for black women, then you end it with a we don't care what you do. Now, which one is it now? Now, which one is it? You care enough to want black women to look into why black men supposedly have an issue with black women, and then you turn around and say, well, we don't care where you go and what you do. Which one is it? Which one is it? And this circle talking, nonsensical babbling, yapping, and it's all over the internet. And these people, they think because they put on makeup, wear tight stuff to look good for each other, that it's going to hit on anything. These females have done everything possible to climb to the economic top, and now they're up there by themselves. None of us that are their age wants them, and it burns them more than you will ever know. The men that they want, you 40 and up, silver fox, getting yourself together, already there. But more importantly, the man with potential growth, no matter where he's at in life. Just the potential to continue to keep growing is what women love. And you have no interest in them, and it's burning them alive. And that's why there are always so many videos floating around of these women running their mouth. I'm just being honest with you, man. I'm just being honest.
Asian, yellow or green. We don't want you if you hate us.
Yeah. Well, look, you guys, drop a comment. Do you agree, disagree? Just wanted to get a couple videos going, see what you guys think. I really believe that this woman is, all over the internet, kind of spiraling and trying to grift into wherever she can and find a lane. Basically, at this point, making trigger content. And she has no allegiance to anyone because she, threw Cam Newton on the bus. So, yeah, that's not going to work. So, again, hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. Join the tribes, hit the notification bell. Drop a comment. Do you agree, disagree? What do you want to talk about? And I'm your brother and love you, and I'm out. It's crazy.
In this game, you got to have that dog in you.
Made in America.